Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dembelle! Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So, a breakthrough already. Bellingham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Always onto this. Tadic. Insigne. Threads one in. Osimen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, this is a great position. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, big chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 16 minutes is...
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a nicely measured pass. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dumfries. Tadic. Lovely feet. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in plenty of space here. Endo, Modric, and he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Mendes gets over and intercepts. Tadic is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Heads it! Oh, extraordinary.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Endo. Ruben Dias makes the interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Tadic. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Osimen. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Dumfries swings in across. He rises! They've scored! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead. No way through. Ruben Dias spots it and intercepts. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Dumfries is one whose deliveries we all know about. Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's now, and he's has a goal! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Indonesia go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Well, now it's a race. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fires it in low. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Indonesia are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And the shots! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly.
He gets big! He scored! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Indonesia are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt would...
Oh, what has happened here? That's very neat. Can he latch on to this?
The attendance for this match was
great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Alexander-Arnold. It's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking to set free a runner. Osimen! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's become a case of men against boys. Lorenzo Insigne. Modric. Tadic. Now it's Osimen. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lorenzo Insigne. Tadic. Oh, super find. Now it's Insigne. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Now it's Bellingham. Lorenzo Insigne. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Mbappe. Bellingham chooses to go back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Tadic.
And here's Suarez.
Osimen.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Number 23. Rafael van der Vaart.
That looks a cracking ball. Can he finish?
Number 20.
It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Son Heung-min. He's got away. Shapes to shoot. Oh, terrific save.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
And he's there to clear it. Nuno Mendes. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Dumfries chasing after it. Endo. Dumfries. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There really is no noise like Sao Paulo noise, no heat like Sao Paulo heat. The game here has always been something, and boy, this truly is something. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Hit into the middle. Guardiola! Missed by a fraction. And it's Dembelle. It's a really well-measured ball. Delivers across. Osimen. Nedved. It's a mighty effort! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Out to the right. Dembelle.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Modric is firing after that one. Luis Garcia. Osimen. Now it's Nedved. And it's slung out wide. And here's Dembelle. He's had it taken off him.
Dembelle really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brilliantly cut out. Modric. Tadic. Oh, good spread. Dumfries stood his ground strongly. Guardiola. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dembelle showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played into space out wide. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that was somewhat errant. "15 minutes till half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Osimen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Indonesia finding their passes. Oh, smashing header! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. Indonesia are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, it's played into the area.
Siap dan nugas terus. Baru mulai dari divisi 5 ini sih, soalnya divisi 3 nih kemarin nggak diffuse ke divisi 1.
5 minutes till half time.
That's positional gold, the utilization of space.
Floated through.
Osimennya parah, kayak batu. Osimennya bahaya sih. Dembelle lebih bahaya tapi om.
Dembelle. Osimen!
Dembelle.
The keeper has reacted superbly there.
Osimen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Osimennya bikin rungkat om,
And this could be
sampai
the
0
final
tadi.
action of the first half. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Defending was strong and firm. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Kalah semua ini. Karena masukin 3 player Turki ini minimal di gameplay, jadi keluar boosternya. Finishing 89 aja loh, belum ada booster kan? Nanti boosternya striker instinct paling nih. Kalau aku mau tambahin booster striker instinct ya kan. Kalau nggak Arial biar lebih joss terbang. Oh, golnya 9, 5 match, gol 9, asisnya 5. Dembelle 5 match, 13 gol, lihat. Nggak ada obat nih Osimen nih. Dembelle-nya. Cincau. Auto aja kayaknya aku nggak buat cuman ini tadi aku racik malah jadi kurang.
Resolute defending there. Dembelle, he's got the shot away.
Dembelle ada obat. Dembelle aku dapat di 900 kali 3 tadi. Dapat 2.
I was impressed with both the movement and the
Dembelle
pass,
sama
both causing lots of problems for that defense.
Osimen! He scored!
Dembelle habis 5.800 dapat Dumfries. Iya, Dumfries-nya worth it sih. Dumfries-nya worth it, bagus Dumfries. Dia RB, bisa RMF kan. Tinggi juga dia. Cuman pasangin double touch aja, paling tambahin double touch.
Indonesia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Akselerasi bosnya gampang banget keluarnya. Skillnya itu loh.
Played back in, and here's Dembelle.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in execution.
There's the shot. No mistake.
Dia kurus juga ya, jadi enteng aja.
Ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided
now
is getting scary.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And Torres! He's put his foot right through that one.
Tadi otoin lagi deh ini Dembelenya nih.
Oh, that's a key interception. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tamam.
Climbs up big.
Osimen itu.
He's got a goal.
Osimen tinggal kotak, guys.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Oke, kutunggu Bambang. Berapa jam 10 ya? Ini DC tadi gara-gara di login Baim tuh. Jadi DC deh, kalah. Oh, enak-enakan loh. Sih gitu. Abang Gaming. Patung FC, Ahmad Patung naturalisasi Indonesia. Kita lihat skuad naturalisasinya. Jangan-jangan Indonesia semua nih. Oh enggak deh. Back 5 mah enak pakai formasi ini, tinggal tembus-tembus aja. Nah ini juga enak nih, Pedro ini. Pedro Cardozo. Oh, ada back 5 ya. Tadi dapat Immobile juga nih. Pok in the box, enak banget ini pasti. Belum dinaikin. Tadi naikin. Tadi wet. Dembelle kita taruh kiri ya. Back 5 tuh susah tembus guys. Cuman pakai formasi ini gampang banget kita lihat ya. Karena kanan kirinya pasti kalau back 5 tuh maju. Jadi kanan kirinya kosong dia. Jadi kalau punya back 5 bikin formasi F, RWF. Udah kelar.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Ya, kanan kiri ya, tapi jarang banget.
And the match day noise
Back
at
2
this
aja lawan
place
Bodor.
is truly special. The pride, the
Live
passion,
coba yo.
it
Live.
adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here.
Tidak semudah itu Bambang.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Loh, kok situ umpan?
That pass has been well intercepted. Great chance!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Dembelle!
Man. Aduh.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, banyak yang maju kan?
And here's Dembelle.
Aduh, bermain.
Jorginho. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Tadic. Oh, shooting chance!
Itu aja.
He has done it! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Oh, di sini
That
bukannya
has certainly
Mete,
made things
pantesan kurang
interesting.
maju.
Oh, I think the coach will really be
Yeah.
annoyed with that. The
Quality
players were still
winger
thinking
dia tuh.
about their goal and just got caught napping.
Dapat.
And here's Dembelle, Osimen. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
Yeah,
but
bursting
it
tadi.
turned out that that was not the case.
Situ dong ya.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Giliran tuh.
Insigne. Osimen. He's found a way through. And here's Insigne. That has not gone well. Carvajal. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now
Mbappe mah nggak ada obat Mbappe.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe saat apapun itu loh enak banget kalau dia pakai smart
with the
assist
corner.
pasti.
They're
Yakin.
first.
Aku rasain kalau misalnya Mbappe tuh
And that has been cleared. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Tadic. Great ball if he can get there. Shot a goal!
Gila sih.
Hernandez. Back into the middle. Oh, great chance! He
Malam.
rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Osimen. Sini enak banget. Bisa ngadu pas, campur lebih. Sini.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Dembelle. Indonesia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Oh, they can break here. And it's Insigne. Rodri has created one goal already. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Diaby will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lorenzo Insigne finds himself unceremoniously floored. Here's Rodri. Mbappe. Kusanov cuts out the pass. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Insigne goes on a run down the left wing. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got ball. In he goes again. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Rodri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Can he finish? There it is!
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easy.
It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They
Osimen
have
itu
done it again.
Osimen ngamuk semenjak pindah dari
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
dari mana klub Italia itu, Napoli ya? Ya kan, jadi kalau back 5 bikin guys. RMF, kalau nggak LWF, RMF udah selesai. Mobilnya dinaikin dulu deh coba. Enak ini mobil. Habis guys. Cocok. Fuck in the box. Fenomenal finishing ya dia. Udah mantap, pas juga. Dembelle bikin normal lah, bikin auto. Tadi auto enak banget. Pasti bikin auto malah kurang. Balance-nya 102, terbang. Mobil kenapa ya kurang maju ke depan gitu, kurang lari ke depan. 484 attacking range gara-gara kalau net itu kenceng banget langsung lari ke depan. Kecil belakang, ngapain di belakang kecil di belakang ya? Jadi back emang.
Well, little question, but this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of... Dembelle! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Indonesia penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Great hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Modric. Osimen. Dumfries. He's played him through. That has been cut short. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's through and all alone. Real chance.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Look at the space here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Modric. Bastoni. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, it's Dembelle. Well seen, saw that coming. Rodri. That is a great pick out. Nakata. Dumfries. The most accurate pass. Costa Curta.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Abdul, Bang Abdul, ayo Bang Abdul.
Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He could be in here. Stood up well to him there. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nakata.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before the ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That had too much on it. Has a look and plays it forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nakata. And here's Owen. He's got... Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Osimen, and he's intervened well there. And it's Nakata. Oh, delightful ball. There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic save.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bayern Munich have their third corner. Dumfries clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Livakovic punts it upfield. Dumfries. Oh, what a ball! And he's had it nicked away. Maradona. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Somewhat off target. Dumfries. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembelle. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Bayern Munich get the second half going. And it's Nedved. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Osimen.
In for a header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Endo. Osimen. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, great ball! Oh, sweet feet. And he's managed to get free. Lovely feet. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. Nakata does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, well played, well played. Corner number 2 then.
Nggak terlalu capek Buiten aja nih menit 70-an. Buiten pasti capek. Ya lagi deh.
Chance again. No.
Indonesia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Just eases him off the ball. Modric. Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembelle!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Endo. Modric. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chooses to go back.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Saliba making good progress on the right-hand side. Endo. Dumfries. And Bastoni. Couldn't squeeze it through. Batistuta looking to run onto it. Schmeichel can claim that. Nakata. Dumfries. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kusanov cuts it out. Modric. And it's Nedved. Passing nice and neat. And the shot! And he's found the net! Ahead again, in the mood again. They have answered the call once more.
Well, what a time to do it. What a time. Someone was going to have to be brave, and it was certainly worth it. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yes.
Dembelle. He's in space and looking for options. Livakovic catches it safely. Osimen. He is just caressing the ball. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Aja.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
So a genuine Dembelle! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Oh, that is a bit. Can he put it away?
Finishing.
Yes! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
To be a...
Goes in for the header! It's there! Irrepressible! Imperious! That's what makes him what he is! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
Kalau punya Buiten jangan dipakai babak pertama, babak kedua capek dia.
And it's been taken short. That's tidy. Lorenzo Insigne. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Dia kan divisi 5, divisi 4.
5 minutes to add. And here's Immobile.
Tuh, Immobile tuh kan, blow on kan.
He's had a
Pakai dia.
Goal!
Jangan pakai Immobile babak pertama sampai babak kedua. Dan Immobile dia Buiton.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Added time is up. And
Masuk
there goes
divisi
the
3 nih.
a win, a triumph.
Coba trainernya. Banyak trainer, banyak apa namanya? Wah, ada random booster nih. Skill tuh. Skill. Coba deh. Biar ada double touch yang ini. Atau enggak Dembelle ya, kasih double touch itu ya. Flip flop kali aja dapat flip flop. Coba flip flop dong. Bisa dapat. Nah, ini divisi 3 nih, kelas-kelas nih. Banyak yang pada divisi 1 kan turun divisi 3. Tambahin permain Turki, Pak. Itu Osimennya naik lagi ratingnya. Enggak, Im cukup 3, Im. Naik dia, udah. Kalau nggak naik ratingnya, naik pohon dia. Wah, ini rating 100 nih, Im. Kita ngelawan rating 100 nih, Im. Seru nih, Im. Lawan beratmu, widih. Boleh nih, Im. Lawan beratmu katanya. Oke lah. Haikal Walid aja nonton, Pak. Masa sih, Im? Coba komen dong. Om Haikal, komen. Im, ini kan tuh bacaannya tuh. Max plus T2 player start. Above league register plan maximum effect with 20 or more player. Maksudnya gimana, Im? Ini udah naik semua sih. Kamu bisa naik lebih banyak lagi, Im. Dembelle enak ya, Papa. Iya. Ayo kita push dong, Om Haikal. Wah, idola aku ini. Zaman PES. Pro Malaysia, guys. Liga Turki semua, nggak mau ngapain Liga Turki semua. Mendingan Liga Indonesia. Capekin Liga Turki semua. Dembelle enak nih bener nih, isiannya di autoin aja sih, jangan dipakai isian si Aksa Kendil. Nggak enak. Ini aku tambahin Fantasita nih. Rating Osimen ini aja udah enak banget, Im. Sumpah. Golnya tuh. Golnya 19, Im. Osimen, Im. 9 match, golnya 19. Isin Muhammad Salah, all player, Papa. Isnin. Ini iya benar Senin ini Muhammad Salah. Kita Gatcha Muhammad Salah ya. Muhammad Salahnya udah cukur rambut, tapi saya senangnya rambut panjang. Mobilnya juga bus. Kita lihat lawan. Waduh, back 5 Im lawannya, Im. Back 5 mah atuh kenain mah. Senin enggak, Muhammad Salah cukur rambut. Kalau pas rambut panjang aku mau spin. Kalau aku tuh spin sesuai kesukaan aja, Om. Kalau nggak suka ininya, rambutnya nggak aku spin. Osimen kan rambutnya begini nih, diwarnain, jadi aku spin, aku suka. Kayak Gulit juga rambut gimbal kan, harus spin tuh. Mat asu, Im. Ayo. Dembelle-nya tuh lari-larian terus. Balik lagi dong dia. Abdul. Mana, Bu? Saya lihat racikan Osimen. Oke, Om. Ntar abis ini aku start. Tapi guys, aku Osimennya di autoin. Spamming juga nih dia, Drogba Gaming.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, it's Dembelle. Great skill, that's
Kasar ya. Gak full dong. Im.
Calmly anticipates. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a nicely measured pass. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. He's got the shot away! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Arsenal were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. Throw in.
Crossing ini.
Luis Suarez! Goal! Arsenal!
Okay, celebrasi dia.
Well, look, that first touch and finish is the difference between good players and great players. There aren't too many about who can give you that. I loved it.
After 22 minutes is number 15, Luis Suarez.
Saya bullet header loh itu Suarez.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them.
And pull it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet is offering a wry smile there.
J.
Oh, he's in!
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Lovely feet. Now here's the delivery. Tadic is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pull it. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Luis Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Bastoni, pressing high and with purpose. Works it forward. Nedved, he won't be happy with that one. And it's Thuram. Thuram drives forward on the overlap. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And here's Dembelle. And the ball's a good one here. And through to the goalkeeper. Arsenal have a free kick. Vieira. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos.
Embrace, dapat.
Oh, it's Dembelle.
Mantap.
He is through here.
Aduh.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Aduh.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Tadic. And he was quick to react. And here's Osimen. Nicely spread. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high,
Kalau
and hope for
14
an early
sampai
goal.
19 plus
If
2,
that happens,
playernya kalau
it's a game
20
changer.
plus 3 efeknya, ini plus 1 doang berarti nih. Kalau plus 14 banyak amat 14. Tadi udah spin.
That gets things going for the second half.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham. And here's Osimen. And that has put paid to that. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
Astaga.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Modric. Modric can see things others simply cannot. That's a sharp pass. And that is expertly dealt with. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. Indonesia. Oh, what has happened here? It's Drogba! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change.
There's the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. So, third corner of the game. And the volley. He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal get their fourth corner.
Spin press, dapat. Spin press.
Shot a goal! Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos engages and forces him off the ball.
The attendance for this match was
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Mamam tuh. Mamam.
And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here.
Dembelle
It
nih,
looks as
Bung.
if it could happen.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
Harusnya Osimen 107. Edun yang bener, Im. 107.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 50.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Indonesia grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Eto'o. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Foot in. Now it's Eto'o. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Tadic. Yeah, couldn't squeeze it through. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's bustling through here. It's a chance!
Edan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Semat asu. Turun ke semat asu.
Drogba, Roberto Carlos. Bastoni did well to stay calm there. Dumfries.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Roberto Carlos. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Here comes it. He's got full.
That, Peter.
Real chance! And he's following up! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Didier Drogba.
Indonesia take the
Coming on
lead.
the field.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
He has found the way through. That's good play. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Son Heung-min. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that.
No.
Dembelle. That pass has been well intercepted.
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Played back in. Son Heung-min. And it's Iniesta. Eto'o carries the ball down the right. Eto'o stood his ground strongly. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And the shot!
Smart assist begitu tuh, rasakan.
And time is up. Indonesia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Dembelle taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match.
Tim ranking 100 ini. Wih, naiknya 44 sedap betul. Naiknya 44 Im. Coba kalau rating ratusan naiknya 5 ya kan? 5 turun 30 20 paling dikit. Nangis. Kalau Malaysia itu Senin Isnin Im. Bahasa Indonesia itu Senin, kalau Melayu Isnin, Salasa gitu. Ada bahasa-bahasa campuran Arab ya, bener nih. Naim nggak bisa bahasa Melayu tuh. Belajar sama Haikal. Max siapa nih? Tidak bersaudara. Wah, dia punya Osimen, Dembelle juga ini. Enak pakai CB3, bukan nggak enak sih, maksudnya kan aku ada sub taktik pakai back 4 om. Cuman karena kanan kiri edge crossing jadi aku pakai formasi ini om. Aku biasa pakai back 5 malah aku biasa. Paling tahu tuh, aku biasa pakai back 5.
Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started.
Pemain smart ini, umpan-umpannya pada mikir dikit loh.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And that's a goal kick.
Itu apa? Cobain dibikin
Cuts out the supply. Dembelle, and he's running through. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew
asal
he had
jangan
to do
dimajuin
something
aja.
to prevent a goal then.
A real opportunity here from a position of great potential.
Sulit,
It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Banget, Josh.
And the finish! And again! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very
Padahal
kind
dia di
of him
body
to
juga susah, Om.
oblige so early.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Pasti.
Moreirense are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Endo gets over and intercepts.
The focus, guys. Stay up.
Rummenigge. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! That could spell trouble. He's following up! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Indonesia left themselves pretty well unguarded there, but they are still alive.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Great position here. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the flag has stayed down. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
We expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's Dembelle. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's a goal kick. That is good alertness. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Dumfries. Hermes. Out to the left it goes. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nedved. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mateus. Can he spark a counter here? Stood up well to him there. It's a quick one. Rummenigge. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, straight chance! He would have been quick to recover this. Tadic. And it's Nedved. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice pass to go! Cleared without complication. He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the counter is on. Mateus. Dembelle. Dumfries.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he finish?
Boleh jangan kasih lari tuh.
Two up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And the game has already resumed here. Thuram does really well there, strong defending.
Oh, that was expansive and
decent hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rummenigge. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game.
He's had a hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
The wall.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Oh, it's Dembelle. Rummenigge. Tadic.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Looking for the run. And the shot! They've done it!
Guys.
Moira clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
The attendance
isn't the best.
was 70,987.
60 minutes played. And here's Dembelle. Dembelle.
Lorenzo are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Dembelle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Pernis. Nedved. Dembelle.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rummenigge providing an outlet on that flank. In with the challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Indonesia suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps. And they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
He's on. Can he put it away? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Just about up to 75 minutes. Thuram makes the interception. And he was quick to react. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pass is just off target. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Now it's Dembelle. And he's certainly onside.
Yang 100 itu ya? Rating 100 tadi ya, Om?
Lorenzo really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Dembelle.
And the ball's a good real chance.
Aduh.
And that would have won it.
Well, he's definitely decided the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Masa sih ketemu 2 kali kayak nggak ada lawan aja, sorry. Aneh banget. Bisa yang berbeda. Keluar tuh. Tahun 20 poin receh. Emang ada event ini ya, yang klub itu selection ya, klub sama apa namanya? Iya, satu lagi, Om.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Tadic. Number 7, Dembelle. Number 45.
They've played it short.
Osimen. Number 15.
Oh,
Modric.
Ball's gone out of play.
udah review, berarti tinggal Osimen dan Dembelle.
Pedro Baston.
Nggak usah
Coming on
Om.
the field.
Pullet.
Number 6.
Skip.
Son Heung-min. Number 20.
Di point moment dia.
Number 8.
That's a nicely weighted pass.
Number 42.
Up for a header.
Number 23.
Oh, he's got that
Ini
completely wrong.
Substitution.
Ya tuh. Masih gitu. Habis pemain ganti. Ngandelin J. Lawannya Kolor geng. Kayak lah tempur aja gitu. Mau dulu.
He's through, now is he in? No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rummenigge was ultimately thwarted there, but a chance!
Astaga.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Tries the cross.
Immobile.
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And they've got a throw.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge.
Yes!
And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Scam Om Sodik. Jangan di ini. Dembelle jangan.
I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark. So that's it. It is all over. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality.
Lihat nih, Osimen nih. Tuh. 11 match, golnya 25. Dembelle, sorry. Ini Osimen nih. 11 match, gol 19. Waduh. Parah ya. Worth it banget ini di spin nih. 2. Sebenarnya ada salah katanya. Salah apa? Akselerasi burst ya. Momentum dribbling. Tuh, ratingnya ngeri loh. 100, 700. Ambil order yang begitu. Wah, ini Osimen. Tahu ini Opsodik nih. Osimen masih Napoli nih. Main asli BPJS. Enggak, Dembelle aku kasih skill berdoa di sini. Doa. Nama skillnya skill berdoa. Dia masuk sana tuh. Lopasnya gila nih, apa sih? Padahal nggak ada apa-apa loh. Persoalan.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. An early chance, their first of the game. A searching ball that into space. He's through here. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Nedved. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Osimen.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bastoni gets good distance on it. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Man.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Rangers finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Lampard. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
Do.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Played with finesse. He's in a good position here. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Snyder. Fiddles it through, but he's made sure that's not getting through. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. Goalkeeper's ball. Indonesia have it back and can go again.
Ooh.
Rummenigge! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nedved. Van Dijk.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's neat. Now it's Osimen, and that's been drilled in. Can he finish? Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rodri. Great pressure, plenty of it. Nedved.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Indonesia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
bouncy ball. Rummenigge. And that has left him in a heap. 5 minutes till the break. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Lampard. Looks to go up and over. Expertly cut out. Really
Hello.
nicely done.
Depan lampu mulu, capek nih Sadik. Gantian deh, lampu. Nah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's Lampard. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Indonesia come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Indonesia carrying a one-goal lead.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rodri. Rummenigge. And it's Rijkaard. Osimen. And it's Dembelle. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Waldo.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's there to retrieve it.
Bola aja.
And here's Osimen. Osimen.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's fabulous. Cleared away. They've played it short. Cleared without hesitation. Nedved. Nedved! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could...
keramat ini biar malam keramat biar ramas besok. Malam Jumat ya. Anjol, lawannya Anjol. Yes. Siapa? Christopher Guerra atau apa sih? Long ball counter ya?
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
Emang udah paham apa?
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He won't be happy with that one.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, good ball. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's there to clear it. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Dembelle. Endo. Kunde with the clearance. Some really good ball movement. Cleared without complication. Indonesia are behind here despite their domination of possession. Now it's Mbappe looking for the runner, and that could set him on his... And Zapata! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can spring out of defence. Driven forward. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that looks a decent ball. Looking for options for movement. Oh, delicate finish! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Mbappe certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it. Duvan Zapata really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive. And
heads it!
Keren.
Goal, Italy! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Mbappe finds himself offside.
Zapata.
Oh, it's great work.
Oh, what a mistake! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now the breakaway. Dembelle. Dembelle stood his ground strongly.
Buset, 14-an. Bola rumah aja. Osman.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Messi. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Up he goes! Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Out to the right. Dembelle.
Aduh, bos.
Foden. Mbappe delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Caught offside that time.
Zapata.
Modric. Out towards the flank. Dumfries. That's a super give and go. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that should get the job done. Zapata chasing after it.
Zapata.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo getting this one clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jadi kebobolan.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline. In with a header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Out for a throw. Over to the other side. Played back in. Some good work on the right flank here. And he cuts out the supply. Forwards and with intent. So well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Osimen. And it's Nedved. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. the great escape.
And here's Osimen. Nedved. Good play on the left-hand side here. Very nicely done. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Spread neatly.
Tes cancel udah bisa mudah.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Ini mainnya narik. Narik serangan dalam mainnya di.
The pass has gone astray. Strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
For this match was
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Nedved. Now it's Tadic. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more.
And Messi! Bastoni.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Aduh, Jay, ngapain ke situ, Jay?
Just beyond his reach.
Lawannya. Anjok, ya.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Makaleli. And here's Messi. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's Zapata. He's a and a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cheers, we got here,
Substitution on the field. Number
Italy
10,
have their third
Tadic.
corner.
Number 14, Alessandro Bastoni. Number 15, Modric.
And
Number
now
3,
a sudden chance to counter.
on the field. Number 13, Iniesta. Number 23, Rafael van der Vaart. Number 42,
Dembelle is being
Toure.
harried and hassled.
Number 2,
Yeah, and they've got to be careful,
Van Dijk.
Peter, that they don't allow their
Substitutions
attempt to
taking
snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's got full. It's loose, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? And he thumps it clear.
Italy surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dumfries. Musiala was in no mood for any of that. Can he get it through? Musiala, he's got away. Cross from Musiala. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Osimen, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory, couldn't quite squeeze that one through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Indonesia have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Makaleli, who played through for the wide man.
Najis.
David Villa. Hits one! A wonderful effort all by himself.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Guys.
One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the...
Kill. No learner.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this big header! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Cepat sekali Mas. Kamu dibantu Jaya.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Owen. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it's Dembelle. Hasn't quite squeezed that one through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Kimmich. Fernando Torres. Tadic. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, good-looking ball. Alvarez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Modric in acres of space. Climbs up big! And we have our very first corner. Tadic goes short. England have the chance to go the other way. England looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Owen puts his foot on the gas. Driving forward. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. McAllister. Dembelle.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
De Jong. To McAllister. Adams. Kimmich. Marquinhos. Gets a good foot in there. Nice defending, physical and effective. And now the breakaway. And it's Fernando Torres. McAllister. Alvarez. De Jong. Fernando Torres. And that interception was most necessary. Modric. Tadic. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Indonesia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. England are looking to go forward now. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh, Red, nice interception. De Jong. Alvarez. He's a sharp little ball here. Alvarez. There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could
lagi
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Bisa dihidupi ya ternyata ya.
Rummenigge. Played back. Closing in on goal. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's a sharp pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Dembelle. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Indonesia head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And if we just Rummenigge! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Number 20.
Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Modric. Tadic. Modric. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Dembelle. Tadic is always looking to break lines. Pinches it off him. Great ball and his chance! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
McAllister. No, again there's no way through. And it's Owen. Adams. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he was quick to react. He's away! It's Dembelle! And he hits the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nice physical challenge. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, impressive strike.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, that's an inviting ball. There's the hit! Dembelle! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Oh, his instinct was brilliant, but not the finish.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number
20,
3 coming up.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 15, Modric. Coming on the field, number 45.
He gets big!
Osimen. Number 42,
And again! He scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Indonesia are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Backward it goes. Dembelle! He has done it! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, the ball. Osimen! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. England seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
It's anyone's ball now. Marquinhos. And it's Beckham. David Villa. Good, strong midfield running here. Messi. And Messi! Oh no, this does not look good. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yaya Toure. A corner it is then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yaya Toure. Tadic. And it's Dembelle. That'll do under the circumstances. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rice. Mosquera. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's well seen too. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Rice. Now it's De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's tried one! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia really have hit the heights. A tour de force.
Press majuin lah. Aja kamu kencang.
Baru masuk divisi 3 nih dia.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here.
Osimen, they've got to make this nice and quick.
De Ketelara. There is from Ribéry, just a smash. There's the hit! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
It's always nice to get an early sighter, and even better if this finds its way to the back of the net, obviously.
He's gone direct. It's loose now. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Adley.
Norway would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Dumfries.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Rice. And Adley. Well seen. Saw that coming. Dembelle. Out of play for a goal kick. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, it's Dembelle. Dembelle showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Osimen. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. And that is a little undercooked. Real chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
And the shot! Goal! And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Osimen in acres of space out wide. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's had it nicked away. Endo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dembelle, great ball if he can get there.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
In once more. Norway look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, it's Dembelle. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Osimen really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for
In with a header! It's in! Offside.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Dumfries.
Look, movement creates more options. And
Oh, smashing header! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And the finish. And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Indonesia certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Endo. Sabus.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Vitinha. Vitinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Brilliantly cut out. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he get onto this? Terrific header! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fernando Torres. Shot a goal! That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Albert Ferrer. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Albert Ferrer is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Great ball if he can get there. He's found a way through.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this is a great position.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, to not... Has a go! A real chance and a real let-off.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Could be danger here. Great hit! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
He's had a shot! It's... Oh, what has happened here? And it's corner. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Lizarazu. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Jorginho is always looking to break lines. Adams. Albert Ferrer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Lizarazu. Beckenbauer. For Szoboszlai. Lizarazu. For Szoboszlai. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Osimen. He's looking wide. Oh, that's neat. And it's Fernando Torres. Kusanov wins the duel this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vitinha. Fernando Torres has found the net here, of course. Neymar. Iniesta. Modric.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
What a throw in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Lizarazu. That's been cut out, well played. Endo, now looking to orchestrate a counter. There's the hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Dembelle, a player who needs no introduction. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Jorginho. And it's Neymar. And here's Jorginho.
There will be one
Another save. And this could be the final action of the first half. It's a mighty effort! And the keeper has reacted. And there's the end of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. The second half, then, just getting going. Subsrcibe is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Torres. Iniesta. Could move up a gear here. Iniesta. Subsrcibe. Lizarazu. So what can they make of this? Bastoni, Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Lizarazu goes on a run down the left wing. This might spell danger. Shapes to shoot! Corner number 2 then. And he's gone backward here. Lizarazu.
Such good technique.
Vitinha. Jorginho.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lizarazu. Adams. No, that's been intercepted. Here's a player who has defined a generation. Vitinha. Vitinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Played into space out wide. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, what a mistake! Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Fernando Torres, number 17, Neymar. Coming on the field, number 21, number 20.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Substitution.
Vitinha. Surlot. Tries a shot! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Rummenigge. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Solot. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Jorginho. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Kane. He's shifted it to the flank. Looks for the finish. Oh, that's well spotted. Endo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Oh, block.
That's really well manoeuvred. That is good alertness. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Right, Subsrcibe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Substitution on the field. Number
We have got
23.
changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 7, Hirotoshi Nakata. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, important interception.
Yeah.
No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things.
Added time.
Son Heung-min, he is through here. That's tidy. Rummenigge, and that's not going to reach. Now it's Solot. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Dembelle. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Subsrcibe is in a really good position out wide. Modric. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither...
Coba last match pakai smart asem. Smart anjay, smart anjay. Orang-orang pada pakai semuanya. Saya buatkan semua. Ngapain lama amat tuh.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt,
and
it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of...
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Aim forwards. And it's Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nedved, nicely worked. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Indonesia leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Yaya Toure. Nedved.
Oh, great feat, that.
It's an early cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
That pass has been well intercepted. David Villa, and he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. well stopped.
Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just...
Dembelle! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Gatcha providing an outlet on that flank. Nedved, and he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Tadic.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He gets big! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of...
Wes, kaget.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are... Oh, there's the hit! And for a moment, time stood still. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's well spotted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim. Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Indonesia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rummenigge. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not.
Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's Gullit. Messi has a go! Goal, the Netherlands! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Gullit. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Gullit. Rummenigge. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, what has happened here? He's in a great position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff finds himself offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he was quick to react. Hernandez. Some resolute defending there. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cruyff. Rummenigge! Oh, it's come loose.
The Netherlands couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Oh, super ball. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's Dembelle. Dumfries. And he's certainly onside. And the shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Indonesia grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Nedved. And here's Osimen. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Dumfries. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have...
Oh, no, what has happened here? He's got away. Great chance! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cruyff. That's a nicely measured pass. Real chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Thuram calmly anticipates. McAllister. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. That's very neat. He's had a hit. No mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good. And the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Wow.
And the first half is done. Indonesia playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Please take
What
this
a good half.
opportunity to
They've
pay a
gone
visit to
blow
our
for
official
blow,
store,
and
where
it's
memorabilia
2-2.
from today's match are now available.
The second half then, just getting going. No changes at the interval from either side. He's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Pullet really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
The Netherlands have reclaimed it. And it's Dembelle. The Netherlands upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting.
Oh, what a mistake! Hits one! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
An act of charity gratefully received. And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he cuts out the supply. Messi, very much a man of this moment. And it's been given away. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rummenigge pinches it off him. Bastoni, Tadic.
The attendance for
And
this
he goes
match was
cross-field.
71,550.
The Netherlands appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitution.
Indonesia have their second corner now. And that should get the job done.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tadic, can he finish? And again! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Osimen at his razor-sharp best there. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Eto'o. Cruyff. Can he put it away? Goal, the Netherlands! And they get themselves in front!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
He's got the shot away! Goal! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Dembelle.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best.
Tries a shot! Modric with the clearance.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cruyff. Rummenigge.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Cruyff. Great hit! Now that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. It's run loose here. Endo cuts it out. This might spell danger. Oh, shooting chance!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
He's got full. He will be livid with himself. Now it's Eto'o. Hullet. Platini. Look at the space here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Thuram attempts a clearance. Eto'o. Now it's Cruyff. Modric. Rummenigge. No, that was never going to make it. The Netherlands are looking to break at pace. Indonesia desperately searching for the winner here. Hullet, 2 assists to his credit already. Oh, that's a key interception. Dinks one through. Platini gets good distance on it. is expertly dealt with. And that will be it. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from...